Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. This is Chosen Insanity versus the Potato Boys in the semi-final matchup. Chosen Insanity beat out Heroes and Zeros this week, if I remember correctly. Yes, they did. And now they're looking to take on an established challenger team in the Potato Boys.
Chosen Insanity is going to first ban Zhonghui, removing that one from, I believe, Proxy is the player who plays that one for the Potato Boys. Either way, this is going to be a fun match. It's our lower bracket semifinals. And, you know, Hinderman, I think it's going to be more fun than confetti pancakes.
More fun than confetti pancakes. I don't even know what you're talking about. This must be some American slang.
Welcome to America.
For something.
For Worlds, I'm gonna get you some confetti pancakes. We're gonna go out for pancakes.
Why would you eat confetti? Like
it's like sprinkles.
Sprinkles. Okay, called confetti.
Yeah, because it's multicolored.
America,
it's great. You'll love it.
Come to EU, we'll give you some fermented fish and some meatballs. That's what we'll do. At least in Sweden we will. Anyway, Mercury banned out. Rama banned out as well by Chosen Insanity. Circuit is available right now. So I expect Potato Boys to ban this one away, unless they're not scared of giving it over to Chosen Insanity. Maybe hope they don't pick it. Maybe look for it for themselves. We did see Proxy QQ run it a week previously where he ran it in the solo lane.
Yeah, I mean, Proxy is really kind of what we expected out of Xing in the solo lane, honestly. He just kind of plays assassins if he feels like it. And I mean, he's been to the finals all 3 weeks so far. I think week 1 he made to the finals. I know he did week 2. So it's been working for him. Vulcan fan. They're taking that away from Sausage.
Noir, Hebo, Circuit all get through picks and bans after we've seen them banned from most of the schedule all the way through, correct? And then we see an Apollo first pick. It's not often you see an Apollo first pick.
Well, let's be honest. The meta for Europe is it doesn't exist after the semifinals.
That's true.
Everything makes sense, and then you get to the semifinals. They're like, right. First pick Apollo, second pick Thanatos Agni. Go for it, guys. I'm excited.
I'm excited to see Thanatos and Agni being locked in, but it's not going to be Thanatos. It's going to be Noir. And yeah, like I said, I mean, Noir getting through, Habwar getting through. I'm surprised we didn't see one of them. No support picked up yet, but then you can see Geb being hovered over by Chosen Insanity right now. They're looking to focus on their duo lane quite clearly. That's where the focus is in this game.
Well, you know, Geb is usually a good pickup. It's going to be good in this situation, but Potato Boys don't really care because they don't really play Geb. They will play Geb, but when Durgius' best support is essentially a free pick, kind of just get Cabra hover, please. Durgius, if you don't do this, do this, I'm just going to lambast. I'm gonna just make fun of him all game long if he doesn't lock in this Cabrakan right here.
I like these picks, you know why? Because I don't know the names of his abilities, so that's hype for me as a caster to be able to have to learn the names very, very quickly on his abilities because I did not expect him to be played.
Running short on time.
I think his
10
choices.
seconds. 8.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Oh man.
Not gonna happen. I'll laugh now if Chosen Insanity counterban this one away. Like, well, if they're really thinking about this, like, well, if they're really thinking about this, we don't know how to deal with Cabrakan, let's not. But Artemis being locked in for the Potato Boys, I'm not surprised by that pick as well. Suntouch likes playing his Artemis. Apollo's generally seems to be his first choice go-to hunter. At the moment, with Rama being banned away, Artemis is technically next on the list. Other than that, you go to Anher, you go to Neith, you go to Ul. So he's gone for the Artemis. Safer pick from Potato Boys. They're going to ban away Thor in the jungle as well. They're going to try and take away a bit of this global presence that Chosen Insanity on paper here are starting to establish for themselves.
Yeah, there's actually a lot so far. I mean, you do have a global on either team, which is pretty standard at this point, but Apollo and Yanis has such great rotation ability. Nemesis is going to be taken off the board, but with Zhonghui already out, And we did see the Thanatos hover earlier on, so Potato Boys still have that one available if they want to run it in the jungle on their boy Adapting, who it's one of his better picks. Thanatos, Freya, and Osiris are very good for him. It's going to be a Hunbat's insta-locked.
Humbat's picked up overall. I like Humbat's as a pick. I think he's really underestimated still, Crit, in terms of how the jungle is right now. I mean, you have Thor, you have Mercury, you have Nemesis that are all seeing plays and picks, but Humbat's starting to creep back in one more time. His ultimate is one of those ultimates that is effective any stage of the game.
So, last pick for the Potato Boys. Let me see if I can channel my inner Dry Bear. It could be Hades?
Cabrakan.
Could be Hades. Hovered on. I want to see the Cabrakan. I'd be fine with a Hades. Hades or Riot is okay. Cabrakan or Riot. Hades or Cabrakan or Riot. 3 options.
Well, when you look at the composition coming out from Chosen Insanity, if they did go for a Hades here, it's very difficult for them to escape for most of them. In that situation, Giannis can only really pull the ground. Chuck has to jump to his axe. Freya has to use her ult to get out.
You know what?
It's going to be Kumba.
Unsurprising, but incredibly disappointing. Now, before we go into this game, I want to make it absolutely clear that both of us are very good friends with Durgius, but because he's not playing Cabrakan, he's a big sissy coward.
Friends is kind of an overstatement.
Acquaintances?
Online acquaintances is probably the furthest I'd go.
Sure.
Like, he's not exactly a good player,
but
he's never been in the Pro League before. Like, you know, people consider him a pro player, he's really not. Let's be honest, he's asked me anything of anything but pro, so... That's what happens. Anyway, Potato Boys versus Chosen Insanity. This game should be a good one. Potato Boys looking to reach the finals 3 times in a row. Chosen Insanity, though, coming out of nowhere, defeating heroes and zeros, and now they're looking to try and take away this final spot from Potato Boys. We'll be right back with the action as soon as these guys load in, guys. The do-do-dos have ended as we enter the semi-final game. I am Hindu Man. Alongside me today is Kratata. And we're going to have Chosen Insanity playing from the bottom half of the map, the left-hand side of your spectator UI. We're going to see Rizorix playing Freya in the jungle. Defiance is going to be playing Chuck in the solo lane. Gibbs is going to be our Geb support this game. The little legend will be playing Apollo. And Daddy, would you like some sausage? Is going to be playing Janus in the mid lane. Crap, what have the Potato Boys got?
Well, in the mid lane, you've got Arrow playing Agni. Suntouch will be your ADC Artemis Durgius. On Kumba Karna support Proxy QQ on solo lane Nuwa, and adapting on your jungle Hoon bots. By the way, Hinderman, what was the name of that last song?
I'm not actually, I think it was a Monster Cat remix.
Okay, yeah, okay. That sounds
It was a
special
edition Monster Cat remix involving something to do with sand.
Yeah, something sandy, PJ Sand. I don't know. Anyway, grouping up on the left hand side, sorry, your boys CIN are gonna be grouping up for Engage Chosen Insanity. They looked for a pick, they weren't able to find it, but you know, good shot. We still haven't seen the level 1 fight today.
No, we haven't. I mean, both teams looking for it, but not really found it. One thing out in terms of builds that's interesting, Defiance on that Chuck has gone for the sprint start along with the creeping curse early on. So it looks like you might look for a little bit of early aggression in that lane. If you're going to go for the creeping curse and the sprint combo here, it looks like you want to put pressure on early here, Crap.
Well, we'll see how it does work. I think against Nuwa it could be rather effective, but he can't get poked down too much, and he can't get kited by the minion explosion. So it's going to be up on Defiance to play well and take advantage of his 2 actives. He's also not going to have Hog, so it means he could have some trouble getting to lane on time as compared to his opponents. In the mid lane, Giannis is going to be clearing up against Arrow. They both clear the wave at the same time. Portal does not connect, and Sausage, formerly a solo laner, now playing mid, is going to back off to his tower as we actually have Adapting rotating out of the solo lane very
Adapting
early.
does this all the time, though. Adapting always early to leave the lane, look for aggression if possible. Gonna steal away back camps. Oh, he's looking at it, but he realizes Freya's not come to lane yet. Proxy's called that one out. Gonna rotate mid lane. Sausage, bit overextended here, needs to be careful, but he's not gonna get an overhand smash, no follow-up. But Adapting gonna soak some experience. And Freya, meanwhile, kind of just hovered in the jungle, wasn't sure what to do. She's gonna go back to solo for now. Adapting hard, rotating left early on. The team of Chosen need to be very careful here. Geb needs to watch his position. He just wasted his shield as well.
Oh, Geb could really die here. He's going to take damage from the overhand smash. Nice crit, but it's only going to be 44. Teleport if Adapting wants it, but he's not going to take it. And it just seemed like the other members of the Potato Boys weren't really in position to follow up. But yeah, you don't see this too often, and Gibbs certainly was not expecting it. Will be slowed out, and this is going to be first blood. The question is who's going to get it, and the kill will go to Adapting. So they're looking to snowball their jungler and Hoonbots, level 3, soon to be level 4, and looking at an early level 5 Freya now coming in but I don't think she's going to get any kills.
No, she will soak up some experience in this lane overall, though, but that was a really nice pickup. Suntouch actually tanked most of those minions for his team. He got initial aggro from the creeps, which was good, because it allowed the rest of his team to go in deep and not have to worry about minion aggro overall. Back to mid lane, you can see Arrow and Sausage both level 4 right now. They've both had a visit from their respective junglers, so going to delay them hitting level 5 just a little bit. Good portal, though, coming out from Sausage, and Arrow eats a big vortex to the face on that one. And a big rotation coming out from Chosen here, looking to invade the red buff. This could be risky, but Arrow's kind of low on HP. He has popped a health potion. Can they contest?
Well, adapting is here. The red buff is going to go the way, but hold on, new ultimate coming out. Arrow's going to dash away, but 2 players will be hit by it. Jersey's going to try and position on the left-hand side. Geb caught out in a trap, and yeah, it's a successful steal, successful invade. Great play with the map pressure granted to Chosen Insanity off of a lot of poke in that middle lane. So Sausage was getting some outplay on Arrow. Not enough for a kill, but enough for a steal.
Yeah, I mean, that was really, really good from overall, because he also sets adapting behind in the jungle just a little bit. He has to go back to base one more time as well now after not getting his red buff there. Level 5 reach for Freya, so she's got a small advantage there. Nuwa ultimate is down there. She did look for the aggression to help out her team. Didn't manage to find anything, though. So, for the most part, everyone's going to settle back to normal. Just that 1 kill lead separating the 2 teams right now, as the mid camps are spawning and both teams taking different ends of these harpies.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be evenly traded. Wait, adapting is able to solo grab the harpies on the right-hand side. That is unfortunate for Chosen Insanity. They did use their hog to invade. Hold on, adapting jumps the wall. Fear No Evil comes out onto 2, wow, and that's a dead Freya. Beautiful play. Sausage will use the through space and time. Actually was able to move faster than the projectile. Huh.
Well, he does manage to get out of trouble there. Did force the ultimate out. Going to lose a full minion wave to the tower. Luckily, Geb going to soak that one up, though. That'll allow him to hit level 5. But that was a great play by adapting that over the wall to pick up that kill. Advance him to level 6 as well. So takes over from Freya, who was just behind a moment ago. Now looking to go left-hand side. There's no wall coverage here again. Little Legend needs to be careful. He does have his ultimate available. They're just looking for an opportunity here if he can find it. He's actually baiting pretty strong here. There's a groggy strike. He forces out the moves, and there's the ultimate. They've forced out an ultimate for free. Nothing more than that required, Kret, but putting that on cooldown means he's got to watch his positioning next time round.
Yeah, I mean, they're just going to grab that ultimate. They knew they didn't really have a way to kill as long as the Little Legend used his ultimate. So they just positioned, they're like, alright, you're going to ult, or we're going to kill you. And Little Legend's like, okay, I guess I'm going to ult. It's a nice victory, but it doesn't necessarily, it's not necessarily huge. And a big Frey gank coming out, no Paul ultimate, and that's so beautiful, will not connect. Tusky needs to create a lot of space for his team. Epic uppercut's gonna be good, but Suntouch in trouble. Not going to be taking too much damage and will be able to get to tower, but the rotation from Arrow could be big. Little Legend in trouble, dash in, lands the stun onto Rosario's, but that seems to be the wrong target to me. Turning on Little Legend, that's an easy kill, and Arrow will get something for his rotation. Yenis on the way. Can he get a kill with the Unstable Vortex? Gonna use it, but doesn't get the double tap and doesn't have a portal up.
Doesn't find more than that one. That rotation out from Frey was really, really good. They forced out ult for ult overall. But then Arrow coming in on the back of that one. I love the Cataclysm coming out from Geb, defensively used there, Kret. Apollo just stuck around a little bit too long there. Like, he realized the focus was not on himself, it was actually on Freya. And so stuck around to throw auto attacks out, and in the end, left himself overextended. And they cleaned up. Right inside, though, they're trying to steal away the blue buff here. At the moment, was adapting. But now he's going to go aggress onto Sausage. He has to use the portal, but he portals straight into an Agony, forcing out this through space and time defensively, giving him the immunity so he doesn't get hit by the stun. We'll be fine for now, be able to soak up that experience in the middle lane. Everything's fine for now. Gold lead, though, 1,800 in favor of the Potato Boys. 2k experience as well.
Yeah, they've been doing a really good job controlling farm. They're able to push people out of lane and take the experience, so and the gold. So the difference in this lead, obviously there's the kills involved, and that accounts for probably about 1,000, but there's an 800 additional gold for the fact that Potato Boys have spent more time in lane, more time getting gold, and that's gonna be really good. Proxy
forcing the ultimate out one more time from Apollo, defensively used. Ball was used in response, though, from Suntouch as they looked to confirm the kill on that one. Did not find it. Back to mid lane, though. Harpy's been taken down by Arrow. They've already gone. This means we might say some contestation on the right-hand side. Is Adaptants here, as is Agni, but they're not going to go for this one. Going to even split once again this time round. Kumba's looking for an engagement on left, though, onto Apollo, who does not have ultimate. They're looking to try and zone him off the experience here. They're actually freezing the lane to an extent as well. This is good play.
So I want to point out that Proxy seems to be rushing a Chronos Pendant. probably for more ultimates. I think he just wants to get maximum kill participation. Little Legend is going to die.
He is. The shield goes down.
The shield, and that was...
he's going to live. That shield was huge OP. From Gibbs. Gibbs saved the day.
DM Brandon has converted me. Like, that was huge.
I mean, it was a big play for me. As he landed, the trap went off, but the moment the trap connected, the moment the shield came up, took away the CC from the trap, allowed him to escape. Freya's going to find Humbats in the jungle. Humbats fear no evil. Gets some nice damage off, but he's retreating back to the tower here. The leaping's good. There's the final usage of the Valkyrie. This is over. This is over. I don't think he can get out of this, or can he? The minion wave going to block him out.
But that's fine. Look at it. The Gold Fury. So he's forced... Oh, proxy.
So,
nice.
That's new war for you. Space and time used by Sausage. Forced to disengage at the Gold Fury, but a free kill for Proxy QQ. And that's one thing that Ultimate can bring to the table, honestly. It's a lot like a Neath Ultimate.
Guys, hold on a second, guys. We're going to be right back, just getting the game fixed for you, so stay tuned. We'll be back as soon as possible.
Guys, welcome back. We're still here with Chosen Insanity versus Potato Boys. Gank on the left-hand side, possibly coming out here. We did just see Nuwa pick up a kill onto Freya in the jungle. They looked towards the Gold Fury, but disengaged. And now we're back in the action with Adapting, taking away mid-back Carpies and Aero in mid lane, waiting for that portal to go on cooldown.
Honestly, Adapting's playstyle is to take all of the jungle on the enemy side and then maybe pick up one of his own buffs. It's really working for him, but Gold Fury is going to be pulled again, and between Humbats and Artemis they might be able to take this.
There is war coverage though. There's war coverage from Chosen. They know this is going on. Adapting getting very low. Aero has to use the Path of Flames away to get away from Freya. Are they going to be able to get this for free? They are, you know. They had vision of that. Apollo looks to engage though. Is he going to go after Adapting? This is brave. This is risky. He's looking to make a play for this. He's going to jump onto Adapting. Is he going to find the Butopian?
Oh, nice.
He doesn't.
Juke.
He jukes it out. Can he fight Duke one more auto? He can. Going to be safe around the back. Now, Dirge just comes in defensively now. Needs to watch his positioning overall. Make sure he does disengage. So it's a free Gold Fury for absolutely nothing.
He could be in a really bad spot here. Probably going to want to use that Vengeful Assault to run a little bit faster. Maybe use his Boar as he hits the ground. Tusky comes out. Will turn onto Little Legend and then onto Rosario with a nice big damage hit. Valkyrie's Discretion not going to do enough. Actually cancels it, and now Arrow's going to be able to do a lot of damage here. Cataclysm will disrupt, but Arrow finds the kill nonetheless through space and time. It's going to hit Dirgius in the face, but Dirgius doesn't mind. He's a little beefy.
Well, it's 5-0 right now. Gold lead 4,000, experience lead 4,200 as well. And with that going down, the mid camps are spawning any second. Look at Adapting though, going straight into the enemy jungle, looking for the speed buff. Gonna find it available to himself now that Frey is dead as well. He has to take this one away before the enemy can even realize what's going on. Mid camps on the left, gonna go to him. Right hand side though, you're gonna see Chuck trading with Proxy one more time. I don't think Chuck has kill potential on Proxy here.
Hold on, left hand side though, Little Legend a lot of trouble getting dove onto by the bots, and an auto attack cleans up the kill. Mesmerize not going to be enough that time.
Well, Potato Boys extend the lead some more, and this is all really, honestly, on the back of Adapting's early playstyle. His early aggression and his team fight that he's been using with that Fear No Evil has really paid off for the team.
So Proxy's going to rush to Hootie, and I'm of 2 minds about this. My first thought is, I guess if you can finish the whole thing, it's okay, but because he doesn't have much magic power to go into the coefficient, he's gonna actually hold on. Arrow in middle lane, very low. Will be able to survive.
He got poked. He was lazy. Backing out right hand side though. Nuwa's in trouble. Has to use her ultimate defensively as Defiance uses his. But now with the rotation from Adapting, this should be able to bring down this Chuck. He's trying to juke out and use the slows from his Torrent Rain to buy himself enough time. The disengage is on. Gibbs does turn up to the party, as does Giannis. Full disengage, nobody dying.
So basically the two Huni might not be efficient now, but it means that Proxy QQ's power curve from this point on is going to be increased, as every magic item he gets is 25% more effective. So I kind of like what it does to the rest of his build, and he was able to get it without too much trouble because he's able to farm safely in lane. It's definitely an interesting pickup, but I don't think people should start rushing to Hootie every game. Well, by the way, we'll see...
With Nuwa's ultimate as well, I mean, it does 40% of your magical power included in that, as well as a base of 100 going up to 400, so that can work out for him. Big damage in mid lane from Aero, once again putting the pressure on Sausage. In the jungle, though, we did just see Dirge steal away that red buff from Freya in the jungle, so Freya being denied more and more of her own jungle. Proxy rotating mid, gonna look for some pressure. The clay minion does not actually move there, which is a shame, and now Aero's gonna get aggressed on Gibson until the roots from Proxy's passive kicked in, and that brought down the big rock golem.
Yeah, Georgius gets the kill. That 12 magic power from the red buff certainly paying dividends, and now mid tower is likely going to go down too. Artemis is just so good at taking down those structures. I mean, why not? They're super far ahead, and next goal is going to be taking towers. They've got a new Wa to help with the structures and bring on-demand backdoor breaking. But Shock, that's his really good initiation. Tuscan can come out at the right time. Proxy is very, very low, but Freya not going to be able to get the kill through space and time used to try and get it. Apollo, he certainly could, but Proxy's invisible. How do you kill what you cannot see? Little Legend's going to miss and dash away. Fear no evil, and that's a dead Apollo.
Well, it is for now. The shield actually buys him time, but the uppercut is enough. You see Nuwa have to use the ultimate defensively against Geb. Can Geb actually bring it down? He can. Gibbs with the auto attacks. Adapts is not finished, though. Overhand smash connects and brings down Sausage. Freya uses the banish to buy time, but now Defiance has to get away. Duke's over the wall, but guess who he walks into? The Space Monkey.
Yeah, and the Space Monkey with that space ball is going to be able to get the kill. Now Dirgius taking a Harpy worth 12 gold. But you know, overall, a really good trade. They just didn't really get the stuff after the stuff there. Didn't really have the opportunities. People were low. Proxy was dead. So you take what you can get, even if it is a 12 gold Harpy. And yeah, Suntouch is going to be able to stick around, grab this tier 1 on the right-hand side, get a little bit more mature. And because he's at a decent health level and no one was really alive, Frey and Apollo died at the beginning of the fight and everyone else died at the end. There's only Geb on the map. He wasn't too worried.
Well, 10-1 is the scoreline now. 7,000 gold lead, 9,000 experience lead in favour of the Potato Boys. Both mid-camps available and the Gold Fury respawning soon. I feel Chosen Insanity have to contest his next Gold Fury here, correct? They have to do something big here to get themselves back in this game, because at the moment, Potato Boys are the ones in control, and Adapting once again, looking for more aggression. He knows the speed buff's coming up as well. They have the timer on that.
Yeah, Gold Fury comes up, but, you know, Chosen Insanity is here to contest.
They're going to walk the speed.
4 members, Chalk's rotating over. It is going to go to Rosario, so it goes to the Freya, and the speed buff's definitely helpful to her. Apollo in the left-hand lane is going to be going up into the air, but will it get there soon enough as Gold Fury's already at 50%. Dirgius trying to zone out. Fear no evil, Gold Fury resets. Little Legend is going to get very low, taken down by Arrow. Chalk goes in, Freya trying to get the damage, but it's Proxy from the backside. Falls through portal, gets bursted on pretty hard, but will go up in the air so as to not die to the Freya ultimate. Now Gibbs running away, and Hinduman looks like Defiance is going to re-engage.
Yeah, it looks like it's Suntouch in the back, though, looking for aggression, going to find Freya. Arrow still chasing after people under the tower there as Defiance does bring down Proxy. Can Arrow bring down Chuck in response? Suntouch, meanwhile, does help clean up the rest of the fight with the help of Dirgius. Adapting still chasing for more. He's going to get Geb. He lands the space ball, but the shield is going to be too much. Does not find the crit, and even against the Geb, crit damage is reduced. Gold Fury to the Potato Boys. They've extended the lead further.
Yeah, that Gold Fury is going to go down. Hog used, and looking at the gold lead, 9,000 gold, 11,000 experience, and Dirgius only just gets a sovereignty. But don't be dissuaded. A 15-minute sovereignty is very fast.
Oh, sovereignty online for him. Gibbs is not too far behind as well as having the Blink 2 online himself. At the moment, though, Chosen Insanity have to start weathering the storm and bringing themselves back into it. They've already lost 2 Tier 1 towers. They've lost 2 Gold Furies. They need to get the ward coverage up and look to farm and catch themselves back up in this game.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing is Apollo is going to have a very tough time dealing with Artemis. This is... Now, you come from League of Legends, right?
I do indeed.
I feel like it's a little reminiscent to the Vayne split push, where Artemis just goes, I'm going to do more damage than you, and I'm going to outplay you, so you're going to have to send more than one person to stop me. And Apollo really is ill-equipped to deal with an ahead Artemis in a 1v1 situation. He can't really do too much.
That's true.
He just loses.
That's what Artemis kind of does, is she'll get into a position eventually, and if she gets ahead, she'll really keep the pressure on. Big engagement. Fear no evil comes out, space and time, forced out by Sausage as well. He used beads in their space and time. Meanwhile, Chuck zoning out Arrow on the back of that new wall. Going to go up. Is he going to be enough to bring him down? Nobody did a lot of damage. Apollo's in the sky. Who's he going to look for? Doesn't actually find Arrow. He was after him. So Beautiful does connect. Meanwhile, the space ball hits onto Chuck. Chuck being brought lower. Gibbs uses the Cataclysm defensively. They can't bring down Chuck. In the end of that one, Legend does get away as well, but that was a 4v5 for the entire fight, and still Potato Boys win, and they're gonna get a tier 2 tower here as well.
Yeah, they didn't get any kills, I believe, but they will have enough pressure from forcing people back to take the tower, which is what they wanted. 1,500 gold and a little bit of, well, actually a lot of bit of map pressure secured for the Potato Boys. Arrow is getting a recall, but it's not a lazy back because he gets away with it. It's only a lazy back when you die.
Only a lazy back when you die. Keywords there. Now you're going to see Proxy QQ and Dirge rotate to the right-hand side, looking to put pressure on. Freya's not aware of this right now. Dirge might blink over the wall here. Looks like he's gunning. Does find the Mez. There's the Groggy Strike straight after. Clay minions do not prioritize the target. Goes for the minions instead. But the Shining Metal does. Brings him down. Sausage rotates in with the portal. Gets a Vortex off. Connecting with both. Not too much damage on, but now the reinforcements for Potato Boys are back one more time. Adapting's on the backside. Arrow coming in too. Adapting's going to look for a fight. Fear no evil. Damage onto Sausage. He's not got his ultimate available. The damage was great, and Sausage goes down as well.
The one thing I really want to mention here is look at Arrow's itemization. He's got so much damage. He's got Bancrofts, Boots, and that Spirit of the Mages. And Sausage, on the other hand, is sitting at just Boots and rank 2 of Thaw, so having a lot of time. But on the backside of this fight, Adapting coming in, rooted out is Gibbs. Deathian's nice dash in from Arrow, drops the bombs, get the kill. That's the double lay du blay for Arrow, as they say in France.
And that's one thing that Kumba does really well. He sets up damage. He's probably the best setup god in the game, in all honesty. With his Mez, with his epic uppercut, he can set people up like Agni to just rain fire down upon them. And with, you know, Fear No Evil being available as well, just adds to it. Meanwhile, Suntouch took down the tier 1 tower on the left, keeping the pressure on Little Legend, who's actually backing right now. Adapting's aware of this. He would have been told by Suntouch already. He threw a ward over the wall there, like a little play, try and give himself vision of what's going on at that tier 2 tower. But with Apollo backing, he's going to get a speed buff, and once again Potato Boys just taking everything they can from the jungle, and every opportunity they've had, they've aggressed on.
You said that was Adapting's ward in the left tower?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So apparently towers can detect wards.
Yeah, they can see wards. They can see them.
Adapting going with the Plushy Manicore, I gotta respect it. Plushy Manicore is pretty dope. I personally go with Mr. Cactus.
I have random.
He's a good friend. You have random.
I use random. It's not always fun to walk into a game and never find out what you're going to have until the football starts kicking or the helicopter starts whirling. I like that feeling.
Would be fun, but I don't really ward.
That's scrub life. That's NA life.
Casual boys.
Casual boys indeed. Now we're going to see Potato Boys, though, start to siege up at this fire giant. They're going to clear out some wards. There's some nice wards coming out, though, from the Chosen Insanity. And I don't know if that ward gets spotted by the sentry. I think it does. Only just, though. No, it doesn't.
That's going to be an Apollo ult, forced out Artemis with that 1v1. Using the boar.
That ward doesn't get spotted by that sentry that they Chosen Insanity have. There's a ward just behind it. That's an interesting placement. Keep an eye on that one, guys, for your games in future. Keeps you in view. There's a blink in. They're looking for the aggression epic uppercut, followed by Fear No Evil. Means Geb has a hard time doing anything. Tries to get the Cataclysm off, but goes down in the process. New War takes to the sky to buy herself some time.
Wow.
Space and time does go through the whole team. Freya does manage to help pick up Proxy with the help of Chuck, but now Chuck's in a lot of trouble. Going to be chased down by the 4 remaining members of Potato Boys with the Fire Giant online. And now Apollo has to back away along with Giannis, and with that Fire Giant and 4 members, it's going to be a big ass. Adapted does find Sausage, but not in time.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think this is going to, like, what do they take from here, Hinduman?
What do they take from here?
Yeah.
You mean,
where do they go?
You mean Potato Boys? Yeah. I'd go left tower. I'd just get tier 2 right now. Take tier 2 to push down left-hand side. Keep the map opened up. Or even, to be honest, look to end. They are in a really strong position. They're miles ahead of the enemy team. They could 4v5 fight this quite happily. Or even under a Phoenix, and I think they could probably win because of the strength they have right now in terms of levels, in terms of gold and itemization. They're going to bring down this Phoenix at the moment without the minions even being there right now. Kumbhakana taking up his Storm, and there's the combo from Arrow going out. Geb's dropping very, very low, and it actually brings down Freya, who did not have ultimate available. They take the mid tower. They're going to rotate left for the final tier 2.
Yeah, I mean, the final tier 2 is super important to get, and the left Phoenix is the most important one. You also have to remember the strengths of these teams. The Potato Boys with Akuma Karna are very good at bursting single targets. That's basically what Kumba's ult is for. It does a sizable amount of damage itself, and it allows him to follow up with throwback. So you can have a support bursting people for about 1,000 total, and all it takes is a flame wave from Agni to secure a kill. So watch out for Dirges doing that in the next fight once his ultimate is back and available. He did use it to take Geb out of the Fire Giant, which is the other big use of Epic Uppercut. It's so good at securing those objectives, but the Potato Boys aren't going to go for the Phoenix this time. They're just going to play a little bit safe for now.
Well, they just took the gold through as well. 19,000 gold, 23,000 experience at 21 minutes in the game, which means they've been earning over 1,000 experience per minute more than Chosen Insanity have across this entire game. It's looking good for the Potato Boys to go into the final 3 weeks in a row here. Chosen Insanity, they have to try and just defend. It's easier said than done in this situation, honestly. You're against 4 members with a fire giant. You've only got 2 Phoenixes remaining, and you want such a disadvantage. It's going to be very difficult to fight, even with the Phoenix on your side.
Now, what you have to do is you get everything up, all of your ultimates, all of your actives, everything you can, and you stall until that point. And then you wait for them to come into the Phoenix, and you fight. You fight as best you can. You hard engage. You fight until you die, because backing out won't help you unless you think you can 100% get out and get back in, and maybe you can hold. Maybe you can start a comeback.
Blink from Gab. Cataclysm goes down. Not a lot of damage, though, coming out off the back of it as Freya eats 2 bombs from Aero, and that's all she wrote for him. Apollo goes in deep, looking to pick up Suntouch, but Suntouch going to trade back and win that one. Is adapting. Uses the Fear No Evil to bring down yet another person. The Aegis by Sausage time, but into the uppercut he goes, and down he comes, giving Durgis a rampage as the Phoenix falls on left. And this should be game for Potato Boys. It looks like they're going to make finals 3 times in a row, but maybe, just maybe, Kret, we'll get a best of 3.
Yeah, so far we'd have some trouble with that. Potato Boys versus Agilitas seems to be what we're going to be seeing in the finals. Really exciting matchup we've seen so far. It's starting to become standard in our challenger scene, but I don't mind that at all.
I don't mind it either. So, guys, we'll be right back with the finals. I'm just going to check who the finals is. Agilitas have made it once again, so a rematch, because we've seen Agilitas win week 1, Agilitas won week 2. This is week 3, and it's the same matchup in the final again, best of 3 scenario. Let's hope everybody's ready and we have no technical issues. We'll be right back as we get the guys ready to play.